Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. Sen,
Yeah?
your cats are all sitting in the rain. You realise this?
They like the rain.
Look at your poor cats.
Keeps them clean.
The only place that you've got around here where it's raining is in the river valley that you're in at the moment, and you've sat all of your cats in the rain. Like, literally every single one of them is in a block that is being rained on. You have a look. Have you seen this? Have you done this deliberately?
No.
Come and have a look. Poor things.
They kept going near the, because the beds are there.
Yeah?
They kept staying there and wouldn't follow me. So I keep them away from the beds so that if I do want them to go somewhere, I can make them. Otherwise, they just stay by the beds.
Yeah, but why sit them in the rain? It's just... come up here and have a look.
It hasn't rained here for ages.
Just come here and have a look. Just come up here. Look, see, you got a strip where it's raining just over the river because you don't get rain in the desert and the savannah and the Badlands.
This one's fine.
So all of these cats are sat in the rain.
No, this one's all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just the one cat is all right. Never mind the other 5.
Yeah, but this cat's gonna smell. These cats aren't.
Poor drowned moggies. I don't know how you can live with yourself. Right, anyway. I had the bamboo farm running for a little while, and it's gone backwards and forwards, and done what it needed to do, and so then I've got quite a few of the chests have got a load of bamboo in there. They still haven't all filled up down one side, so we're going to have to sort of leave it running for quite a bit. I can't check the top chest up there, but what I can do is I can fly up here and get stuck. I've still got some bamboo coming through from emptying everything out. So the item hoppers up here, they haven't filled up quite yet, which means basically we've got... Okay, that item hopper has filled up. So some of these item hoppers have... Oh, that one's got a rail in it. We don't want a powered rail in there. That's probably not going to help anything. Yeah, see, I can't open the top chest because the ice is on it. So I'm going to eventually, when I do change this and add more chests, I'm going to make it different. So this, we left it running for maybe 45 minutes. And it's filled up several chests over here. And the bamboo was going on around a little bit further. It's still got quite a ways to go before it gets all the way round to the very end. But once it does, obviously, then it'll be able to start putting bamboo elsewhere. So we've got the item stream that we want to do. Now, I was originally going to be doing this on a live stream, so I was going to be doing like the chests and stuff over here in the water streams, and it was all going to be done with a live stream. However, there's been a change of plan. I have recently purchased a brand new game that has just come out, and it's called Timberborn. And it's a post-apocalyptic world that humans have died out and beavers have evolved. It is absolutely amazing. I love playing it. So I'm going to do the live stream on Timberborn instead of doing it as Minecraft, because Timberborn is a game that I haven't played. I don't think I'll do a series on it. I'm not really planning to stop any of the games I'm currently doing. So I figured, well, I'll do the thingy that I want to do, the build thing. Cobblestone generator. I'll do that in some videos, and instead of doing... Sen, have we got any sticks here? I've got no sticks. Oh,
no.
They're down here, aren't they? So instead of doing the cobblestone generator in a live stream, I will play Timberborn in the live stream so that you can have a look at the game. Excuse me, and I'll do this work in here. So I want a couple of sticks. I actually only need 1 stick. Right. Where do you think we should put this cobblestone generator, ladies and Leia?
I don't know. I thought you already decided.
Well, we were going to sort of put it up over here, but I didn't know if you'd thought of anywhere better.
No.
Okay. Right. Well, then we will aim to put it over here somewhere. So at the moment, I have got this one area sorter one side. I don't want sorter one side.
Do you need me to get any materials for it?
We will do loaded schematic. I don't have any loaded schematics, so I want to load schematics. We've got the cobble generator right here, and I'm going to go load schematic there. And that one is facing in that direction. Now, looking at the size of this thing, I don't think we can fit it between the pyramid and the cactus farm. We're going to want to move it out over this way a little bit. And we'll probably have to clear some of these trees away as well, just to make sure that everything works properly. But if I do that... firework. How do I sort it one side? Now, I don't want it on area selection. I want schematic placement. There. There we go. That's better. Right. This is our schematic. Now, I can lower it down a little bit so that if I go like that and lower it down a bit, the water thing is in the ground that way. We've got the lava up in the air, but I think this is actually going to be a pretty good spot to put it. If I come out over here, that's the outer edge of where it's going to be. So we've got a load of redstone stuff up there that we're going to have to work on. And what I'll do is I'm going to come in here and then I can show you very quick. Actually, it's easier if I just do this in free cam mode. So we'll go like this. So what you have is you have a single lava source block up here and everything else is flowing lava. It flows all the way down here and then flows through these. And you do actually, if memory serves, I haven't watched the tutorial video or all of it. I did see a little tiny bit of it. And I believe you do actually need to sort of be a little bit clever with the lava mechanics when you're placing it down so that the lava does flow properly. If you just build all of this with the gaps up there is fine, the lava will flow down, but if you have all the gaps in it down through here, then the lava won't spread over everything. You need to kind of start it all in one place. So you have to put one source block up there, and then we have a few glass blocks placed in the middle here to make the lava flow down to this bottom end one down here, and then once it's done that, it will then... well, it will stay running right there. Then once it's gone past that bit, we can then break the glass block that is in underneath here, which will actually be a glass block that will be placed there. We can break that one, and then the next line will come through, and then you can break the next one, and the next line, and so on and so forth. And we can do that on both sides. So it's relatively simple to go and make. You've got regular pistons, just normal pistons going through here. We've got a load of redstone and redstone components. We've got quite a few repeaters in this build, and just about every single repeater, when it's placed down, is placed down and then put onto the third tick. Apart from that one, look at it, and that one over there. So I think even these are all placed onto advanced ticks. But anyway, yeah, so we got those bits, and then there's also a TNT duper up here, which we'll have to place in. So what I will probably do is build the TNT duper first, and make sure that one is all fitted, and then mess around with the rest of it afterwards. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do everything, but I will definitely build that one first. I will probably put all of the TNT and most of the redstone in place, but leave like one up there and one down there so that it cannot be activated. And then we build all the rest of it, and then we can start it up. It's very important with the cobblestone generator, when you fire it up, it sends pulses out so that it fires this at the right time and sends out regular stone rather than cobblestone. And the reason for that is regular stone has a lower blast resistance, which means that you don't have to have that one activating quite so often, which is very helpful in reducing a bit of lag. And also this one here, it duplicates the TNT, which sits on a gate right here, hissing away. So if you make a mistake when you build the thing, the timing will be off and the TNT will blow up here instead of down there, which we really don't want, which is another reason that I want to start just double check the TNT duper does all work before I go and do too much else to it. At least get the thing in place and fired up. But anyway, that's that bit up there, and we've got plenty of room here to put it in. Like, it's way smaller than you think, Sen. I'm gonna come in here now, and I'm gonna put a block out on the outermost corner of the build on each corner. You have a look where I am in the middle. It's only coming out to here. Doesn't actually go out very far.
No.
And one over to there, and then the other corner is over here.
I'm just tidying up.
That's the outside corners there, where I've marked it. And to start off with, we're going to we'll sort of dig out the water area, and then we'd want to dig out a storage room underneath to put stone in, and then we'll need to do a water stream that will go over to connect it into the furnaces. But the actual storage area, we can do this, the blueprint is in glass, but we can do it with whatever we want. Not the storage area. The actual collection area is covered with water, and that is inside this bit. So you've got that bit out there, and then there's another bit right here making the corner, and then another piece right here, and then another piece here on this corner. Now, he's gone and done this with glass, but doesn't matter what we do it with. So I'm just going to push everything up by one space so everybody can see. And that's the outer edge of it. Just like that. So if I bring that down again, there, there'll be one line in between these blocks that I've gone and placed down. There's one line down, there'll be a line of blocks, and then one down further than that is sort of the floor of the collection area. So there's a little bit of a... Basically, inside of where these blocks are that I've just put down, these corner blocks right here, we need to dig down dig it all out 2 blocks deep.
Right.
Just to start with. And then we're going to want to have a look at some of the materials that we're going to want to get. So I'm just going to go and have a look at loaded schematics. Should just go to load schematics, cobble generator, material list. The stone we can ignore because that's generated by the machine. So he's used white stained glass for his building block. And I was going to do this one with light blue concrete all the way through. He does also have 23 white concrete, which is used in the redstone stuff. And I'll probably use blue concrete for that as well. There is a couple of bits with glass in the redstone that we will need to actually use glass rather than anything else, so that we don't have signals going in the wrong direction. Because remember, the signal doesn't drop down on redstone over glass, it only goes up, which is something I only found out the other day, but it's actually quite important to note for some of these things. For the rest of it, so we want white stained glass is 544, which is 8.5 stacks. So if we say 9 stacks, so we'll do 9 stacks of the light blue concrete. We've got like 6, I think, already. 2 stacks of redstone dust, a stack of pistons, a stack of water buckets, although those don't matter. We can just have one and an infinite water source, so that's fine. 1 stack of redstone repeaters, half a stack of white concrete, although I'll use probably the blue still. I'm not sure. I might have a different coloured one. Actually, yeah, think of a colour to go with light blue.
Pink.
Pink. Didn't we use pink? Oh, no, we didn't. We used magenta. Okay. Half a stack of pink concrete. We need 6 lime blocks, 6 sticky pistons, 2 birch gates, 2 cobblestone walls, piece of dead coral, a detector rail, a lava bucket, a lever, an oak fence gate, and a bit of TNT. Actually, quite simple. There's not a lot that we need, other than mostly it's the building blocks. Most of this is the building blocks. It's only the stuff over here. So that's white concrete there. Oh, it doesn't show me the block that I'm looking at when I'm in FreeCam mode. It's sitting on all of these repeaters up here. They're sitting on blocks of glass. Actually, no, they're not. Some of them are blocks of glass that they're sitting on. Some of them are not blocks of glass. See, that one's not a block of glass. That's a concrete solid block. Some of these are blocks of glass, but I don't think that's going to matter when it comes to sending out a signal. I'm not sure. And then this is glass going up here, and then it's sitting on concrete going across there. So this is the kind of thing that I will actually stick with the same, although where it says white concrete, I might just use pink concrete. And then the glass in this bit in the middle, I think we will use glass. We'll use light blue stained glass. And then the rest of it, all this over here, this can be concrete. And you can see right there, that block and that block and that block there. Those are concrete blocks because they have to be in order for the redstone signal to drop down over. The rest of this can be concrete, and it's not going to get in the way of what I want to do. Looking at it. It's just, if you have it as glass, you can see everything that's going on, which might actually be pretty cool. If we have it as light blue stained glass.
I have lots of light blue dye here.
Okay, that might actually be pretty cool. So we can use the orchid farm that you made, and we can use...
I already brought loads over.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we made the flower farms. You went and got the flower farms for us and set it up and everything. And so we've got the light blue. So maybe we should, rather than changing the blocks, wherever he's used white glass, we'll use light blue glass.
Okay.
Because then you'll see all the lava and see everything working from underneath, which could look pretty cool. Okay, we'll do that then. So where I've gone and put these blocks on the corners, ignore the single blocks placed out. Those are just markers to show where the whole thing is. But where I've put these blocks on the corners right here,
yeah,
these will need to be changed for light blue glass. Then what we're also going to want is one line in between them. You're going to need to dig down one layer and then replace that layer all with blue glass. I'll tell you what, Sen, actually, before we get too carried away with this, we've got a choice now. We can either have it here so it's set in the ground and we can do like the floor with blue glass, or we could do the floor in here with blue concrete, because we don't need to see underneath this bit, do we?
No. So why do we need to do it blue concrete if
the light
we're
blue?
not going to see it?
We made light blue concrete. No, all I mean is that you won't see through the floor.
Right. Okay.
There's nothing to see
So
through
see
the floor. So there's no
but you won't
point.
see through it.
Yeah, there's no point really in having glass because there's nothing to look through and see underneath. If the whole build was up in the air, then it would be a bit different, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of it up there, we'll build with the blue glass, light blue glass. But this down here, we can use the light blue concrete that we've got. And then anywhere that he's used white concrete up there, I'll use light blue concrete instead. So we'll just change the color over. Sound good?
Yep. I think so.
Right, so I'm going to want to build a TNT tuber first. I've actually got the materials for that. I'm just wondering if I should do a water stream over here first, though.
First.
Well, I did say I was going to go and get started on the water stream, and we want to do these chests down through as well. So I figure if we kind of work on those, we've got the schematic placement in place now for where that one's going to go. We've got it marked out. We've dug out the bits in the ground, so we know where that can be. So I reckon if we work on the water streams and just sort of finish tidying this one up, so we've got everything in place, and then
what am I doing?
you're going to get me chests and hoppers and help build the chests and hoppers bit.
Right, okay. There's some over here. How many do you need?
What have we got down? Is it like 20
10
furnaces?
Stacks of hoppers here.
Well, that might be enough. Because I've got 4 double chests on the top here, and I need you to basically just extend that line all the way down this line of hoppers, right to the end down here, exactly that same pattern.
Right. Okay.
And I'm going to go over this way, and I'm going to attempt to move the water stream to where we want it down through here. This is going to be the slightly tricky bit. I was looking at this previously, and I did kind of figure out where it's got to go, but we've got to make sure that we get this absolutely spot on and accurate. So the bamboo comes back and shoots down into this water stream here, and then it goes on through there. So I need to... Actually, I'll just go into that bit, and that's the bit that I can change around. So we've got this water stream here. Comes down through to there.
How much light blue glass do we need?
I think it was like 9 stacks. Load schematic, cobble gen, material list, white stained glass, we're using blue. Exactly 8.5 stacks. So do 9 stacks of light blue glass.
Oh, I've done 9.
Ah, ideal. And then we only need 23 pieces of concrete. I mean, we won't actually use all of that because... Yeah. Yeah, if we're having the floor of this bit in here, do you see where I put the chiseled sandstone on the corners?
The, like, outer corners?
No, the inner corners from where you've just been digging. Those will need to be replaced with blue as well.
Yeah. So, but first you want me to do...
So the entire floor in the middle, that's all blue concrete. So obviously...
No, but first I'm doing the chests.
Oh, yeah.
Hoppers. Right,
yeah,
okay.
do chests and hoppers first. So, yeah, we'll have plenty of... I'm going to remove that one. We'll have plenty of everything in there, basically.
Right.
The bamboo doesn't actually reach the storage until over there, so it doesn't matter if we remove all of this. We can clear out this entire thing right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that water stream right there, like that. And I'm also going to remove these chests, which the only reason we're using these chests is for water alignment. And something that we did talk about before was the chests do work for water alignment, but you can also use cakes. And as we have no other use for cakes, I thought it would be really cool to use cake as any future water alignment that we might want to do. I just thought it looked really awesome if we could use cake to do it. And then
Cake's good.
Yeah, then we could put something like the cake is a lie in there as well. We need to do that. There are certain people who are involved with the production of this channel that are going to think that us saying the cake is a lie is the best thing ever. You have no idea what that means, do you, Sen?
Nope.
Have you heard of a game called Portal 2?
Yes.
You're familiar with the game, yes?
Yes.
Right, well, there is a sign in there stating that the cake is a lie. For those of you who haven't played the game, you are sent around this game, completing tasks that get ever more difficult, with the promised reward at the very end of cake. And eventually you will come to a room where you can have your cake. But unfortunately, the cake is a lie, and bad things happen to you instead of you getting cake. Long story short.
Okay.
And by the way, spoiler alert.
Well done.
That's all right. Got to make sure that you always say if there's a spoiler alert.
I think you meant to say it before you give the spoiler.
I figure it's all right. You know, you're supposed to give a spoiler alert if the game or book or film that you're talking about has only been out for like a few weeks. But it's a bit like The Sixth Sense. By this point, even if you haven't seen it, you know what the spoiler bit is going to be about. So, you know, you're allowed to reference it. It's acceptable by that point.
Okay.
I'm going to put stone in here. I've got rather a lot of ice on me at the moment. We'll end up coming back through there. What?
Really?
Huh?
You said you had a lot of ice on you. I said cool.
Oh, I thought you said ooh because I heard a zombie dying or something. And then you said, ooh, and I thought maybe you were talking about that. I didn't realise you were...
being hilarious.
Trying to be funny. But yeah, good job. Side
Thanks.
splitting. Side splitting. It's,
When I give
I'm in
jokes,
stitches.
I should do them to, smart people.
I was in stitches. I really was. Inside, I was rolling around on the floor with laughter, but I can't actually go and do that physically because, I've got a bad back.
I reckon you could roll around on the floor.
Charming. Right. I'm going to ignore Sen's jibes. And I'm going to try and build up a wall here. What do you think I should build the wall around this item stream out of, Sen? Because I'm going through your pond under here, so it's going to be completely covered over.
Hang on, what?
Right, I'm going to see where I am at the moment.
No.
Okay, let me walk forward. Do you see where I am now?
Oh, I see where you are now.
I need to come through here, and it's got to be at this level, so I need to cover over the roof. I've got some regular sandstone that I can start covering over the roof with, like that.
Yeah.
But it all needs to be covered over. Now, I can cover over the side. I can leave the sides as sand if you want. If that would help for the stuff that you got here.
I honestly don't mind.
So I can leave that as sand so that you can keep your bamboo, not your bamboo, your sugarcane plants here on the sides. Or I can change it over. But what do you want me to fill over, like completely cover everything with?
I don't know.
I can I'll put sandstone across the top.
Yeah.
And then I need to put something on each side. Going right down to the floor. Now, I've got a bit of sand. I haven't got very much, though.
I've got a couple stacks.
But I can, if you want, I can fill all of this in with sand on each side.
Yeah.
Just like that, and we'll have a loose sand wall.
Yeah, sounds good.
And it does mean that you'll have sort of two separate ponds, so I don't know if you're going to want to remove or change
I don't know.
this. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.